track is normal. But this is a 50 horsepower cage built by the JIK Corporation out of Racing, Wisconsin, built in 1915. This engine weighs about 20,000 pounds. But he's going to stop out there, and Nelson's going to point to a few things. One of the main parts you have on the steam engine is the boiler. That's where you heat your water. Where he's pointing at, that's about half full or three-quarters full of water with a series of tubes running through there, and the fire in the back runs through them tubes up that stack, and that's how you heat your water. When you fire one of these up, it takes about an hour, hour and a half to get one going in the morning, so you don't get a turn heating, you're ready to go. So there's a lot of time put into this, getting it going. So in the back there is the firebox. That's where you would put his fuel, wood or coal, whatever type of fuel you would desire to use. And then again, that's the heat transfer to those tubes and heat that water up. This is a single cylinder, simple engine. Most of them out here are the single type, but we do have a couple double cylinders. But that's where all the power comes from right there, is that one cylinder. Right above that is the governor. That's where the balls are rolling around. What that does is keep a constant load under the engine when you're on the sawmill or threshing machine. Just kind of like the cruise control in your car. Keep your car running at a constant speed. So when you run the log through the sawmill or the muzzle through the separator and it bolts the machine down, that governor opens that up and lets the engine run. And that'll run about 250 RPM. The way he's pointing at there is the water glass. And they've got to keep an eye on this water because if you get up low on water, that's where you get in trouble. So underneath the steam engine, there's a tank that has a supply of water, and you're going to use an injector, a steam-powered injector, which will pull water out of that tank and draw it up into that boiler and replenish the water he's used to make more steam. The harder you work the engine, obviously the more water you're going to use, the more wood you're going to burn. The lever he's pointing to on the left there, that is your reverse lever. That gives your slide valve the direction of the engine you want it to move. So you notice the engine is rolling over in a forward motion now. When he pulls that lever back, that's going to change the valve setting in the valve. We'll let the steam in the other side of the cylinder and let that engine run in a reverse direction. The middle lever is the throttle. So when you open that up, that lets more steam into the steam chest and speeds up the engine. And the lever on the far right is the clutch. Right now he's just sitting stationary, and that's how you would be when you're back into the belt. But if he wanted to move this engine, he would push that clutch in, and that would let you travel down the road. Which would give you about 2 miles an hour, and that was about top speed with one of these. And again, if he takes that reverse lever, change the direction of that, there he goes, backwards motion. These engines didn't have a transmission like an automobile. It was all done with reversing of the engine. You had your forward and reverse, all done by that lever. Change the valve setting and let the steam in one side of the cylinder or the other to get in your direction. So I want to thank Chris Brooke and his crew and Nelson for taking a little time to explain a little bit about the steam engine. Again, thank you, Chris. For you exhibitors that are parked in the east parking lot and you have a truck and trailer parked in the parking road long ways, we need you to move your trucks and trailers over to the far east end. We're running out of parking spaces, so if you would please move your trucks and trailers to the far east end of the parking lot, we would appreciate it.
You need tender, how he has tender on there.
The central engine coming through is an model engine. Manufacturers did build this size engine, so if you wanted one like this, the guys had to make it in their shop at home. This is one that I own. It's a model that's 16 horsepower double cylinder Rumley. Ed Carter from Willard, Missouri is operating it today. That's your little wood wagon behind there. But this is referred to as a half scale. This one is taken after a model of M. Rumley. Some of them we call freelance, where they didn't really take after any particular brand of engine, but some of them made it look like a small case or a small Rumley or whatever they might desire. But this one works just like the big one, just on a smaller scale. You build the fire in the back, heats the water up, and the steam engine works just like that big one you just saw come through a minute ago. How about a whistle, Ed?
There's 2 different whistles. We'll find them 3 times. Yeah. This is the cool engine.
Next engine we have coming through is 1915 Advanced Runway. This is owned by the Ozark Community Association. We acquired this many years ago. The late Don Mattingly ran the engine for a good number of years over here. When the time since then, his kids and family have continued to run it. Looks like we might have Alicia sitting up there this morning. Unfortunately, one of the brothers that had run this engine for a good number of years passed away yesterday. And we will definitely be missed. So we want to thank the Mattingly family for all the hard work they do.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Looks like we might have a little mechanical difficulty on this, but we'll go ahead and continue with the parade. I think we can get around it. Next engine coming through is 1919 Emerson Branningham. This one's owned by the Ozark Community Association. Travis Rama and his wife and his daughter are on the engine this morning with us. They're from Carthage, Missouri. They've spent many years working on this engine and running for the show, so we're happy to have them coming through. I know Ethan really enjoys helping his dad on this engine, so we're glad to have the younger generation keep on the tradition. So let's thank the Rama family for bringing this 1919 Emerson Branningham through. How about a whistle there, Travis? Next engine coming in, the 19 horsepower Kent Garland, owned by the Wayne Elmore family of Wilson, Missouri. This one was built in about 1920 or so. Vernon Elmore running the engine this morning, probably his son or whoever he got up on there. But this one was bought from Gene Owens for short shows many years here at the show. Wayne passed away and the family continued to show the engine. One of these engines uses about 200 gallons of water per hour. Boiler's capacity is about 300. So during the day, you would consume quite a bit of water on one of these if you were working it all day on the sawmill, fresh machine, or whatever you might be doing. That was pretty popular. Josh has cleaned up this engine, restored it. When you came in the gate and received the button, this is the engine that is on the button. And thank Josh for bringing the engine through. So. Anyway, this is a model that Ellis had built. He never could find a big engine or afford a big engine, so he just built one himself, and this is what he come up with. And I can remember years ago, Ellis running on that engine, and he was very proud of it, and I'm glad that Josh continues that.
Okay, this engine is pretty
Next
big.
engine coming through is 1920 17 horsepower from Harrison Jumbo. Built in Bellevue, Illinois. It's owned by the McCauley family out of Texas, Missouri. The late Orville McCauley purchased this engine. He's, I think, showed down $2 big for a good number of years, and he's got several Harrison engines, but this is one the family has brought back out, got it back up and running, and we're glad to have it back. So, how about a whistle, boys? I know McCauley's had several different generations, so it looks like probably about the fourth generation on the engine this morning. So.
Melissa?
How about a whistle, Toby?
This is new to the show. This is restored.
You notice most of these engines are about 100 years old or older. When manufacturers built steam engines, they figured the life expectancy of them would be about 15 to 20 years and that they would turn into junk and scrap. And here we are 100 years later and operating just like they were when they were new.
Single shot.
Next engine we have coming through is a half-scale model of the Star. It was built in 1965 by Nate Lang of Charleston, Illinois. This engine was bought by Oracle McCauley back in 1970. Oracle ran the engine in Stillwater City for many years and brought it here to the show. Currently owned by Randy McCauley. He spent the last 9 months or so restoring it, bringing it back up in good condition. And last year it had on static display, so he spent some time on it this last year and cleaned her up, got her back in operation again. Grandpa will be very happy. Randy McCauley of Nixon, Missouri, on his grandpa's little Star. Star is built very easy and the full-size scale, I think there's only about 3 known to exist. So not an unusual engine, but nice little cylinder by the McCauley family. Hello, whistle, Randy.
It does. It's like not wanting to blow. Like slow enough that you can get
They purchased this engine from Merle Coates family, and they've had it for several years now, so glad to have the Garrett family. I think that's probably his kids up on there, right? I don't know, they were little kids trying to help, but now they're taking over, and we're glad to see them up on this engine. So 1907 Carolyn, built in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Coming through the Gridline model. It's owned by the McCaffrey family of Florida, Missouri. This is one of our longtime members. It built years ago, Bill Hardy from Caulfield, Missouri. He's since passed, and the McCaffrey family was able to buy this engine from his estate, but I can remember this engine being on the sawmill and doing some other things around here on the ground, and it's a pretty strong engine for the size that it is. So a nice little strong engine that Joe Hardy had built, and Bill McCaffrey is up on the engine this morning. So how about a whistle, Bill? Some of these youngins that's in this first class, they don't know how to pedal, and we do our best to get them propelled down the track and get them interested in going on one time next year when they're a little older. Thank you very much.
on the tractor. On the tractor, on deck, everly, quickly. Jeremiah Hayes, 38. On the tractor, Linda Thompson, had a full also. This is his second full.
Horsepower cage built by the J.I. Cage Corporation out of Racine, Wisconsin. This engine weighed in at about 20,000 pounds. It's a 50 horse cage, but this is about the average size engine that farmers like. A very good engine, very popular engine. And what he's going to do, he's going to stop there in the track, and we're going to have Nelson point to a few things on the steam engine, and we'll tell you just a few things about it. What he's pointing to is the boiler. That is one of the main pieces of the steam engine. That's where the water is put in and heated up, goes through a series of tubes, heat goes up through that stack, and that's how you get your steam. It takes about an hour and a half to fire up one of these steam engines, and you're ready to use it. Towards the back there is the firebox. He's got a door back there where he stands, and he puts in wood, coal, whatever kind of fuel he's going to use. And that heats that water, makes up the steam. What he's pointing to now is the cylinder. That's a one-cylinder engine. We do have an example of a double cylinder out here, but most of the engines we have here on the grounds are of the single-cylinder type. Up there on top, he's pointing to the governor. That's those flyweights up there. And if they open up that throttle, you'll see those things move. What that does, that keeps your tractor or steam engine running at a constant speed. So when you're running on a sawmill or a threshing machine and you run that load through whatever you're working, and that slows the engine down, that governor opens up like 14 and it keeps that engine running at a speed. And these engines will run about 250 RPM. What do you point?
He's got a little machine shop.
Propane with fries, he's got little cast iron,
He's got his own
coal.
little
That's why I use the mine.
Next engine is coming through. We're featuring model engine this year. This is a freelancing model that Wade Ellis built years ago. It's very simple. It's Missouri. We're going to use it. Johnson can take care of it. And then again, to get reverse out the engine, so take that reverse lever, change direction, the valve setting, and that engine will go the opposite direction. So these engines, like I said, didn't have a transmission like an automobile. They ran about 2.5 miles an hour down the road. So thank Chris and Nelson for this demonstration with this 50 horsepower cage. How about a whistle there, Chris? The lever you point to there on the left, that is your reverse lever, and that takes you forward and back the motion out of this engine. These engines just have a transmission like an automobile, so if you reverse that lever, change the valve setting, and that will allow your engine to run in either direction. So you're going to give an example of that. Notice how when you pull that lever back, the engine rolls the other direction. The next lever you've got there is the middle lever, which is the throttle. When he pulls that back, that lets more steam into the seat bed and lets the engine run faster or slower, and you can regulate the speed by that. And then on the right-hand side is the clutch, so if he pushes that clutch,
I wish they were like cushion seats and they wouldn't really have a use for like a passenger.